Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going through the process of creating this. If you're new here, hi, my name is Moss and we're creating a game where a duck and a platypus are saving the world from an alien invasion. I left off the last video while discussing how much I enjoyed creating boss fights. And this topic really resonates with me because I often feel like life's various challenges are very similar to a boss fight. Everything presents a challenge and it's up to us on how to defeat it. There are so many ways to win, which leads to how I want to approach the game loop. I don't want the player to feel obligated to follow one build, but rather feel that you are in complete control of where and what you want to do. I want my weapons and super system to give each player a voice in the game, where you can pick your playstyle and stand out from the crowd. So I started designing this boss by going through some familiar concepts and leaning more towards horror. One of the design elements I had was creating a colossal boss. So I started the sprite as 240 by 240 pixels, which is 8 times bigger than the player. I wanted this shift in perspective to be very apparent when the encounter happens. At the same time, I wanted it not to be large that I can't animate it correctly. And it all started with a simple idea. What if we can bring Monster Inc. to my universe? How would they look like? And I started by doing that and giving it my color palette and adding some design elements that fit the narrative. And I wanted to add a twist to it, so I imagined, what if it had long arms as an abomination, where at first glance it will look like spider legs in the shadows. The basic premise I wanted to portray that no matter how small you are, you can take on big challenges with just practicing and studying your opponent, and you can come out victorious. One of the things that I wanted to experiment with was looking at how successful games that lean towards learning by failure did it, just like Elden Ring. Since this is a very delicate game design, I don't want to rely too much on it, as this is not a Souls game. But one thing that we can learn from them is how they deliberately make boss fights very difficult to force the player to learn the mechanics. This isn't necessarily the approach I want to do here, but some of these elements can be applied to make the encounters more interesting. And this is how the final design looks like. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far and you're interested in optimizing things and becoming better, I've created a new Discord server for like-minded people who want to take this journey to the next level. You can find it in the description below. If you like this video, please leave it a like and a comment. It really helped me with the algorithm and helped the channel grow. And if you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy this video as well. Again, thank you so much, and remember, just take it one day at a time, and I'll see you in the next video.